Hello, good evening, people. We are on the second episode and we are going. I am She, your host, and I'm here to make it happen. Again, guys, I keep saying we want to come to any township, everywhere in the world, just to say to you who's doing something that needs exposure. I'm your plug, I'm your girl. My name is She, and I'm your host. And today we have a lovely guest that will take us through life, that will take us through their journey, how they made it to where they are. And wow, I am in awe of everything that's happening in here. Guys, I just want to say to you guys before we start, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year as well from She. Welcome to Podcast and Engage with She, that is I am Nelly Mpele. And so today I'm joined by the McG, the actor, the comedian, you name it, he's it. He's just a character. Welcome, McG. How are you feeling?
I'm right, relevant and righteous, mommy.
McG, oh my goodness. So, take us through your journey. Who is McG? Our listeners would really want to know about this lovely guy.
So, McG is a guy who was born and bred in South Africa. I'm a Zimbabwean by descent. My parents originally are from Zimbabwe, but they came here in the early 80s. And I was conceived around ama-90s. Bakhula, ngaba umuntu, ngazama ukuthi ngibe umuntu. So cooling in South Africa, McG is a tough guy. McG is a guy okhule athi ubu-orphan angeke bumbhayizise. Not having parents does not mean ukuthi kusekugcineni komhlaba. So McG is I would say an ambitious person, umuntu othanda life, umuntu othanda ama-challenges, umuntu odlule ey'ntweni ey'ningi. Like, in a nutshell, let me just say, McG, umuntu wathi makana 10 years, lost both of his parents. From there, wagcinwa abazali, abobafo, abosisi, abo-auntie, nabobanibani. Yeah, I got that chance ukuthi ngitravel ngibone izinto. Although they tried to make me forget izinto ebengidlule kuzo, but I traveled Tanzania, went to an international school. Yonke into man, it was soft living. Yoloko ezuthi ngithi hayi man, kanti kwenzakalani ngoba labantu abasekho. But although bebangekho, I made sure ukuthi I will keep them in my heart and make sure ukuthi I'll make them proud. So uchizile umuntu odlule ey'ntweni ey'ningi. So when you say who is McG, McG is a multi-characteristic, multi-talented, like siya multiply makhuluma ngo-McGeorge.
Wow, you've just said it all. And I know someone out there is listening to you saying, this is me, this is where I am, this is what's going on for me, right? Tell me though, what inspired you to be an actor, to be all of this that you are? Like, what sparked it? You know, what took it there for you?
So with regards to that, I think I was born for it. I always use this quote. I don't know if you've watched It Dark Knight Rises, Yaga Batman, where he fights with Bane, and they're fighting in the light, and then Batman switches off the lights, and then you know what Bane says? Bane says, "You were merely adopted by the dark, but I was born in it." So I was born in the dark. I would tell you like the honest truth. Ubaba mbeka strict, beka umuntu. Angitshela into kanjwa ngulayini. Mawubheda kusho impama. So with McGeorge, he always told me ukuthi mntwana yami, I see something in you. Although usitoti uyabheda. But there's something that is very different from the Moyo family, from my family where I come from. Moyo, by the way, is mama. Nyanizwa nithi McG, Scottish there, so it's adopted from the Scottish. But with McGeorge, I would say I raised myself inside. Me inside told myself, Uguti, you've wanted this throughout. Your family said, which is my parents. My family is my immediate parents. My immediate family is my family.
McGeorge, I am in awe of your work. I am in awe of your journey even. You know, just listening to you telling me about your dad, your upbringing, how things have happened for you. I would never have thought that you would have pulled out of that situation. My goodness, I am in awe. Like, oh my goodness, I've got good bumps as well. Like, oh my goodness. Now, you spoke a lot about your dad and how he was strict and how he always saw you as an actor and stuff. But I see you've got many other elements apart from just acting, you know. I know you do comedy, write music and all those things. Take me through, how did it come about that you do comedy? Like from actor to comedy, you know?
So how it came about is, Ubabam used to be a strict guy. Like no mama kangile. He used to make sure I get punished for that. No manga kanganga. I used to get punished for being orchestrator, mastermind. He always knew, because he was the same thing as I was as he was young. So Ubu actor and he encouraged me a lot before he left. Washo ukuthi mntanami angazi ukuthi yini kuwe kodwa lento wena ufuna ukuyenza ngaphakathi yenze. Do whatever, kodwa just know ukuthi la kusemhlabeni we're not here for long. Siyaphefumula, sihamba, siyangena, siyaphuma, siyawa, siyavuka, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke. That's what he always said. My dad used to be a weed smoker, so he was always, so I never used to get it that when he's high, he always used to say, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke. I was like, okay, bro, what's happening now? So every time, whenever I knew, which okay, masakaphe ubaba ugwayi wakhe, uphuza netiye, I always should come, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke, siwe sivuke, and we used to laugh about it.
Yeah.
So being that actor, I realized that I have a lot of characters in me. I adapt to variable change. So with my journey in Tanzania, after the passing of my parents, I got to Tanzania. It was a new country. Agnes Zulu, Agnes Xhosa, Agnes Swati, but mambo VP Shware Monango. I was like, okay, what is this? Like another Nasluma Wakala. Like, no, I'm gonna learn this in a different way. I've got a character. Out of Tanzania, now I have a Tanzanian character in me. So with the acting, it's always been my passion. Like, ukhula kwami ngibukela generation. Baba mehle zathi, one day sobona. So that also hit home. I was like, oh, so this guy really believes in me to that point. No mengishaya ngiganga. No mengishaya ngikhuluma manga seng-actor. Ngisa amatomato sauce aphuke during the act. Bese ngiyashaywa. You did not do it right. Why mele iphuke? Uwabona into wena iphuka ku TV bangayo orchestrator. I was like, okay. So dad, this is what you want me to do. You want me to be a perfectionist. But no, I don't want you to be a security guard. My dad was a security guard, but I want something more. I was like, okay, if you want something more, you have to give me time. As a 10-year-old, I told him, what I want needs time. I did not know, little did I know, vele ngiyahubuluzwa ku-industry.
Oh, cheesy. Oh my goodness. Now, you spoke about acting. You spoke about comedy. I know you just released a song. You just dropped a song. Take us through that. How did that come about? Like, Shosholoza, the name even, like, take me through that journey now of your song. Like, I want people to know so much about you. I'm excited. I hope you are too.
So, I know it might be snacks right now as Uti, because you know a lot of people tend to blame people. They blame other people. They blame circumstances. They bring their lives into this, whining and allow because of this. But at the end of the day, it's choices. So with me, after the passing of my parents, I was well taken care of. well taken care of, but mafuna university hamba, go wherever you wanna go, fly, go for the moon. But not mangiqeda ukuthi matric, yamazi umzali maqeda ukuthi matric, uthi mina ngifuna ukuba musician, ukubheka in a different way. Mina ngifuna ukuba actor. Athi yeah, after sonke lesikhathi besiloko sithi sokukhulisa udokotela. So how it came about is I tried to get varsity fees and like registration endlini. It's quite a long story. I want to lay homeless. It hits home because after registration was asina mali, was me going to find a job at a call center. Going to find a job at a call center was me trying to make money in film and television. So as I got to a call center, call center in Mali, uzukhohlwa my dreams. Yes. Masungena ama 20,000, ama 50,000, ama 80,000. Uyasibuza ukuthi kwenzakalani. Ukhohlwa nokusave. So during call center life, I actually went through stages. There was a stage whereby uba isichomani, uba isikhothani. Wenza noma yini ukuthi abantu bakunotice. Obviously you want to be the noticed guy, wonke umuntu akubone. So as I went through those phases, I met the wrong friends, took the wrong choices. My family didn't take this choice for me, by the way. So nabantu aba homeless mabathi bangixoshile endlini. There's a reason. They did not take the choice of ukuthi bathi sicela usidedele cause of nje bavuke bacabanga. Actions, your own choices led them to deciding in a certain way. You understand? So it all begins with the self, with you. Yonke into iqala la mama la. Avuke ekseni ubheka isipilo uthi ngimuhle hayi namhlanje ngathi angikhomuhle. Uvela ukrust ebantwini and upost na status uthi ngicrust. Yeah. And uzoba crust the whole day. It's a decision. It's the choice that you made. Ekseni mawuvuka ukuthi ukrust. So throughout that journey, I went through a lot of things, of which this is the first social platform that I'm about to actually talk about, where I actually come from. Ukuthi ngizoze ngibe homeless. So they gave me food, they gave me bed, they gave me shelter, everything. But then after call center, ngaziphumela. Yangeni mali, bad friends. During the bad friends, it's this ukuthi hey, we see your potential, umthwembo. Na into ungalali. Phema la angeke ulali. Uzo, it will. You understand? So I went into narcotics. Deep inside, like I make sales, I can't make a sale now. If ngapemanga, I need motivation. Yeah. So the motivation was there, and the money was there. It was working at that time. Yeah. But ongapheli ngiyahlola. So it went through. 2015, as I was working for O'Keefe and Swartz, I was now deep in the drugs. I resigned from the job. I felt like I'm too big for this. I deserve better. I'm multi-talented. I can speak 15 languages in Africa. I can be an actor. I can be this. So you know what? With the money that I have right now, I'm just going to invest in this, in this, in this. That's where I lost it. So from Balanza Lapo was when I started being homeless. You resign from the job. Must stay there again because we have to hlezi unemali ubhatala in advance ini. But then so qale phuma ifurniture. Phuma istove. Hayi siyolungiswa sabuya ngistove. Sathengisa istove. Phuma ini fridge. Hayi ifridge ayisasebenzi yolungiswa. Kanti yathengiswa. Ukuthi sikwazini ukubhema siroke nabantu sibe in. Be the people's person, trying to impress the wrong friends. Okay, still chasing my dream, everything ends. Must then gets fed up. Leave my house, hlale nakhazini yami. get a better job. Still mess up at that job. Hlale ne-cousin yami, cela family, ncedeni, go back home. Nabo baba omncane, everything, and everything was alright. Up until I fucked up again. Bathola a banky, and they're like, but you said you are. So what, manga neqiniso azihlangani. Never, noma ungakhuluma manga namhlanje. Kusasa ufuna ukukhuluma iqiniso. During lawo manga kuyobonakala ukuthi khona into engahlangani. So your story abasasitheli. So with my track Ishosholoza, it actually speaks about my hustle. Okay. So it's Shosholoza. I'll just say a few words. It's Shosholoza. Kulezo ntaba. Darling zokubona ngokushona kwelanga. At least you're in sync. Owazi ukuthi you're going home. You're from the hustle. And so with my track Ishosholoza was basically rounding up my life. Ukuthi darling zokubona. That's to my daughter. I have a 6-year-old daughter who's turning 7 on the 8th of March 2022. So Ishosholoza is basically a song dedicated to her. Ukuthi, as you know, mine workers used to sing Shosholoza as they used to go down. Digging the gold diggers, the real gold diggers, not Abo, I don't want to call out names. The real gold diggers, our fathers. Kulezo ntaba, stimela, sphume South Africa.
You know, I don't even know what to say to you right now. I feel so grateful for even creating this platform. Before now, I didn't know much about you. And I feel like it doesn't serve you well for people not to know you, right? You are an MC, right? You are a comedian, you are an actor, you are a musician as well. I want people to know about you and find you and know where to book you, you know? Where do people find you?
I just thought when you were asking where do people find me, I was going to say Deep City. As umfundisi wefake. But healing ngaphakama ngathi kodwa bengumfundisi wami. But if people wanna get hold of me, wanna vibe with me, wanna socialize, I'm Mluleki McGeorge Moyo on Facebook. But all my platforms there's McGeorge. On Twitter it's _McGeorge. Instagram _McGeorge. I don't have any other platforms. Snapchat angazi ngisebenzisa number yami 081 angazi ukuthi igcina ngobani. It khona lapho. So any other platforms bangakwazi ukuthi bangithole ku Insta, Twitter I'm not so active, and Facebook Mluleki McGeorge Moyo, Instagram _McGeorge, which is THEE _McGeorge.
Mluleki McGeorge. I thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to interview you, for also taking you aback, you know? Wow, I don't even know what to say to you right now. I am so excited, and I'm excited to release this episode as well. Guys, wherever you are, this is Mluleki, this is McGeorge. You may be hosting an event and you need an MC. This is your guy. You've already seen where you can find him, right? This channel is purely based on connecting you to the world, connecting you to the right people that will make things happen for you. And I'm grateful for having you today. Thank you so much, McG. Thank you so much. You out there may be the person that needs to be exposed. You may know someone, or you may even know someone that not someone. Listen, plug them with myself. I am She, your host, and I go by the email nelimbele90@gmail.com. Plug with me and I'll make things happen to you and for you. Once again, you guys, Merry Christmas and have a blessed New Year. I'll be with you all the way. And McG, thank you so much. It's been great. It's been amazing.